Good morning, all of you. Good morning. Okay, guys, inform your friends to join the class. And if you are, this is the last class, I think. So, if you are having any doubts, you can ask, guys. And next thing, I think from Monday you have lab exam. You have got any information from college? Okay, guys, we will wait for 5 minutes later. From we will start our class. Only 18 members are there. What about others, guys? Okay, so guys, we will continue our class. I think they will won't come. So okay, we are doing the continuation part. So now last class we have seen the detection procedure. Now we will see the application. In the application we have some kind of applications, okay, combination of applications. So before that, what is the application? We have to know that. Okay, application is nothing but the node reduce the removing algorithm having the several applications, and for every application a common pattern or common procedure we follow. Okay, for in the previous we have seen the reduction algorithm, right? So every algorithm, every graphs, every nodes we are reducing. So for that we are applying the some patterns, okay, some applications. So we are saying about the some kind of common pattern we are applying. Each and every graph should be covered to the path expressions. Okay, so what we are doing means when you are reducing the a graph, that graph should be coming to the path expression. Till that we are reducing the experiment, right? So in the previous class we have seen this. So look at it. So we have got the path expression. Till that time we have reduced the nodes. Okay, so this is the first pattern. Okay, next the set of arithmetic rules must be delivered for the selected property of the pattern. Okay, next the link's name should be replaced by the link weight. Okay, so link name will be replacing by the link weight, right? So that the path expression will be covered into the some algebraic expressions. Okay, the list of applications including, excuse me, hello. So so this is list of applications which we are including in this path expressions. Okay, in applications, that is Minimum path count arithmetic structure code and the low path count arithmetic probability of being at the certain point and the minimum process time of the routine and the push and pop get written and the problem solved. These are the 6 types of list application which we are using. So applications is a nothing but a the node reduce the removing algorithm having the several property and from every applications a common pattern or a common procedure will be followed. So that procedure is nothing but a graph. Each and every graph should be covered two path expressions. Okay, so the set of arithmetic rules must be developed for the selection property of the path. Okay, the link name should be replaced by the link weight. Okay, so that the pattern expressions will be converted into the sum algebraic expressions. Okay, so first we will look individually about the 6 applications. Okay. Okay, maximum path count arithmetic is the most important applications of the node reduction algorithm is to find the minimum number of the path in the graph. Okay, so this is very important because it is used for finding the minimum number of path in the group. Okay, for this each and every links in the graph having the assigning a weightage. So each and every graph we have the weightage. Okay, and the loops we have the weightage and the loop it has to be the number with the digit which gives the minimum number of times the loops can be taken. So the loop we can say that it will be a infinite, so it may be run 1 2 3 up to n number of times. So loop we are giving the number of loops. Okay, minimum time of loops can be taken. So we are giving the minimum number of times to be loop can be taken. If you count the loop is infinite, then the minimum path count could be infinite. Okay, as the process cannot be stopped. Okay, if you are taking the loop is infinite, then the minimum path count will be infinite only. Okay, the process cannot be stopped. So okay. Okay, so if the most up So the most important application of reducing algorithm is the maximum path count algorithm. So in that we are counting the loops. Okay. So for example, we have each and every per loops we have the different is okay. For parallel loop, the parallel loop is explain the set of the first expression is up to the each terms in the second expressions. Okay, the weightage of link are WA, okay, and the WB, then the result is WA plus WB. So in the previous problem we have the loop, then we are doing the additional. So just we are writing the WA plus WB over there. Okay, we are applying this rule in this. So what we are getting the results. So if you are having the WA is 0.1 and the WB is 0.05, then if you are count them to 0.15 we are getting the number. Okay, so link after applying the parallel rule as well. So you have to apply the rule for the parallel expressions. So look at here. This is the formula which we are using for the parallel loop. This is the formula which we are using the serials, and this is the for loop, which this is the cases we are finding in the maximum path count, and which is this is the path expressions and the weightage of that links. For the serial loop, each term in the path expressions is contacted multiplying with each other in the second path expressions. Okay, so if it is the serial link, so from one node to second node to third node, it is traveling from the sequence wave, okay, in the serial wave. So that time what you are doing, what we are multiplying the two nodes, okay, we are multiplying the WA and the WB node as well as the weightage of that node. So for example, if the weightage of WA is 0.1 and the WB is 0.2, then 0.1 into 0.2 is 0.02. So this is the link between, if the link link weightage we are getting from the two nodes. Next we have for loops. Okay, for loops, what you are doing is loops rules. We have the loops that is sigma power n 1 is equals to 0 w a. So this is the rules. If you having the rule, if you having the loops in your graph, that time we are number of times. 1 second, guys. Okay, guys. So for loops, if you okay, guys. This is the way you are applying the rule algorithm formulas in the loops. So while writing, going to exam, just read the tables and follow that formula. If you get the graph from that, so solve as per that. Okay. So in the all parallel loops are reduced and apply the parallel rules. Okay. If you are having the parallel rules, then we are reducing the parallel rules and applying in that. Okay. If you are having the inner loop, for inner loop, what you are doing, the same thing, and reducing the inner loops. Okay, first we will reduce the inner loops, and next we are reducing the same as it is. Next we will go about the sexual code. So this is the example of how you are reducing the graph, okay, one by one. So here, look at here. So one by one, we are, if you are having the parallel groups, then whenever you are having the weightage like A, B, C, D, so then we are giving that point, we are giving that number as a weightage, that is 1. Okay, we are replacing that weightage as a 1. Okay, and this is the same rules which I have seen in the previous reducing algorithm. Okay. Next we have the structural code. Is defining as a set which does not having any loops or any branches. Okay, a node by node procedure is used to test the structural code. Okay, so in this we are going the node by node. Okay, and if the results expression is very large or ugly, it is known as unstructured, and it is a, if it is a similar, okay, it is known as the structure. Okay, if you are getting the path expression as a large, okay, then that expression is a unstructural code, okay. That is a ugly or very when we are getting a unwanted or not good path expression, that time you can say that it is unstructural code, okay. So structural code can be defined as a code which does not having any loops or any branch. When we call the structural code is nothing but when we don't have any loops or any branches in that code, then it is called a structural code. Okay. If the in the branch we have the loops or any branches, then it is called the unstructured code. Okay. For example, if you are having two nodes, okay, if from one node to the third node the path is traveling, okay, then we are combining two nodes, we are getting that one and two as a single node, okay. So it is a process, okay. Then if you are having the if then else, okay, if from one node to another we have the loop over there, so that time what you are doing is we are removing the loop, okay. First we are removing the loop, look at here, loop. We are removing this loop. Okay. Next, if you are having the self loop, so what you are doing, you are first removing the self loop which while do expression is, okay. Then next is same like this. If you are having the parallel loop, then also we are removing the parallel loop, so we are combining the two nodes as a single node, okay. Next, we will go with the next part. So okay, next we will go the lower path count arithmetic. So in this lower path approach, there cannot be a two lower call because there will be a some unachievement path in the following graph which reduce an activity number of per path in the following graph. Okay, the arithmetic rules follows to find out the lower path counter as fixed into the table. So we have the same parallel series and the loops. With the path expressions a plus b, then we have the weightage of expressions is wa plus wb. Okay, the path expression is serial a b, then we have the weightage of that expression is maximum of wa and wb. If the loop of path expression is a power n, then the weightage of expression is 1 comma wi. So for parallel it is similar of a general parallel cases, okay. For serial it is similar of the general parallel cases, but in this case the of weightage expressions, if wa and wb are the weight, then the maximum weight among the two expressions is the result value, that is maximum of wa and the wb. So if wa and wb are the weightage, then the maximum weightage among the two expressions, okay, is the result of the value, okay, of a serial link, okay. For rule for the serial links, okay. Next we have the loops rules. For loop rules, it is that the lower path count arithmetic, the loop is consist of only once, okay, and the path counter should be a multiply with the loop weightage. So here same we are multiplying with the loop weightage. This is the formula which we have, and same as we are converting the number names as a weightage as a 1, okay. Then we are reducing the one by one and we are following the same this table rules in this graph, okay, as we are getting the result as a single loop. So we are getting the path expression over there. The path expressions for this following graph is a may of b plus c power x and c power star f may of d. Okay, the maximum number of paths can be determined by subtracting the weightage from each link. So we are removing the nodes one by one and the loops and the parallel rules. Okay, then we are getting the weightage of that link. Okay, so how you will test it? That first what you are doing means that you are that this graph is correct, we are getting this 2, right? So for 2 this is the correct, we are getting the correct output or not. How you are going to test means just we are giving the value as a 1 and 1 plus c plus d 1 may of. So whatever the expressions we are getting the path expressions from the graph, then you are giving the 1 and you are calculating that and you will get the output. That output and then your final expression output will be the same. Then you are the correct, you have done the correct solution, you have got the correct solution. Good. So you have to, when you are solving these expressions, okay, so applications first, if you're getting this weightage, okay, weightage of 2, okay, in this case we are getting the weightage of 2. So how, so if you are getting the weightage of 2, the value can also be determined by subtracting the values in the path expressions. Okay, so when you are applying this weightage into the path expressions, so you will get the same weightage, guys. So that time you think that your expression is correct. Okay, so next we will go on. Okay, look in probability and the path expressions. Okay, probability of the path expressions can be calculated by assuming that all the probability presence in an expressions are independent, and the meaning that decision nodes are not dependent. Okay, so probability are calculated at every decisions, not including the loop nodes. Okay, assume each of link with the weightage equals to the probability of going in the direction, then the sum of outer link probability must equal to 1. Okay, the arithmetic rules are those of arithmetic rules of those probability is the case of parallel, the path weightage of expression is PA and PB. In the loop for path expressions A of stars, then when the weightage of loop is P of I minus PL. This is the rules which we will follow in the path. Okay. So here we have the loops, guys. Okay, a loop node having the looping probability of PL and the probability of not looping is of PA. Okay, so look at here. PA is equals to 1 minus PL. This is our formula. Okay, then we are taking the new Pn is equals to Pn of 1 minus PL, and the 1 minus PL is equals to 1 minus PL is equals to 1. We are getting here. So following the above rules will all be done is replacing the auto giving probability with the one, so which we are completing the rules. Okay, and after the few steps in which we are reducing the nodes, combine the parallel terms, removing the loops, and in the like. Okay, you must be follow the something like this. Okay, so how you are doing is, so look at here, this is we have the loops, and here the path is going on. So how what you are doing is, loops, we are reducing this loop or self loop, then we are giving the as a PA by 1 minus PL. Okay, PB by 1 minus PL, PC by 1 minus PL. So because PL plus PB plus PBC plus PBC is equals to 1, 1 minus PL is equals to PA plus PB plus PC, that is PA by 1 minus PL plus PP by 1 minus PL plus PC by 1 minus PL is equals to PA plus PB plus PC by 1 minus PL is equals to 1. We are getting this one. For example, look at this examples. So this is the one starting node, and this is the A, B and C nodes, and we here from traveling from this one node to A node, we are using this path. Okay, from starting node to B node, we are using this path. Okay, from the starting node to and C node, traveling to C node, we are using this one. Individually we will do, look at here, in the case A, we are going with the node from starting node to B node. Okay, so for individually we are solving these cases. Okay, we are divided this path into the one individual cases. Okay, so this is the one case, and this is another case, and this is the another case, and we are solving that cases. So look at here. So you are taking this path, right? You are taking this is the flow of your traveling the path. You can go in this direction. Okay, or you can go in this direction, or you can go in this direction, any one direction from this graph. Okay, so that's the same thing we are following over here. So look at it, we are reducing the loops. Okay, then you are reducing these links. Okay, one node, second node, and same like this we are reducing the one by one by nodes, and you are solving, we are getting the final node. Okay, so till we have get the path expression, till that time we are reducing that cases. For same thing for B node, we are solving the same thing. We are using this, we are taking this path nodes. Okay, for traveling from the A1 point to the B point. Okay, what the path we are getting, we are selected the path, we are taken as a case C. Okay, and we are solving that as this one. Okay, same like the case C we are solving like it. Next we have the minimum process time of routing. So in this process of finding the minimum process time, the execution time of all the statements and the instructions of each and every link in the flow graph is given the mean process time. Okay, for and the entire routing should be calculated. Okay, arithmetic rules for the calculating the mean process time is path expressions for parallel A plus B, A B and A plus B, and the path weightage of the parallel is P may of A plus B is equals to PA TA plus PN of PA by PA plus PN. Okay, PA by A plus B is equals to PA plus PN. For the serial path expression is AB, and the path weightage for the serial is TAB is equals to TA plus TB. PAB is equals to PA and PB. For the loop of path expression is A power A star. For the weightage of the parent path expression is TA is equals to TA plus TLPL by 1 minus PL. PA is equals to PA minus by 1 minus PL. Okay, so in this also same thing. If you are having the same pattern nodes, then we are going with the multiplication. If you are having the serial rows. So sorry, for parallel rows we are going with the additional. For serial rows we are going the multiplication. For loops we are going additional. So the parallel links of the okay, the result is just the meaning of the previous processing time of the link, because they does not they are not any other links leaving the first node and also combining the pair of the links. Okay, so same thing you get here. How you are reducing, so you are combining this the outer links first. Okay, then we are getting the single node. Okay, next I will realize same thing here. Look at it. Here we are getting as next we are combining these two links and you are getting the single node. Okay, next we are you are going with this complete link. We are getting this value for that, and from this single serial links we are doing this, we will get this value. So same like that we are following till the we are getting the single path line. Okay, till here you are doing, you are solving that expressions. Okay, so you are reducing this loop, self loop. Okay, then this, after reducing this self loop, then you are trying to reduce this self loop and next this one. Okay, then we will get this one single part expression. Then we are when then you are doing the multiplication, so you will get this expression. Next we have push, pop, get and return. Okay, so the pair of the operations push and pops are generally used. Okay, the push is nothing but the insert the element into the stack, and the push is nothing but a removing the element from the stack. Okay, the other combination operations apart from is push and pop or get and reduce, open and close, start and stop. Okay, for this also we have the parallel serials and the loops and the path expression and the path weightage. So parallel rules we have, if the parallel rule expressions, every terms in the expressions A is added to every terms and the expression B. Okay, the result is nothing but A plus B. So look at the result, we are getting the A plus B. As well as for serial rules, each terms in the okay, in the serial list, each terms of the path A is multiplied with the each term in the path B. The result will be AFB. Okay, and the loop represents the number of times a path it represents. Okay, the result will be A power star represents the number of iterations of a loop is repeated. So if you have in the 1 power n is nothing but the loop is infinite 1 power 2, the loop is repeated as a 2 times. So this is the way we will represent the loops. Okay, next we have stable. So look at this table, guys. In this table, P1 is nothing but P1 is nothing but a push. P2 is nothing representing the pop, and the one is representing n. Okay, this is the operations. Okay, where to push P1 power 2. Okay, so look at here, P1 and P2 are the two operations are performing, then it is for we are representing as a P1 power 2. Okay, in this next we have the P1 and the P2, that is P1. Okay, P1 and P1 we are realizing, then we are writing the P1 operations over there. Okay, the same way we with the two simulating POS operations, the stack pointer will be decreased by 2, okay, as total 2 elements are removed from the stack. Okay, if you are doing with the p2 is nothing but a pop, so then p2 power 2, in that time we are reducing the 2 elements from the stack. Okay, pop is nothing but reducing the 2 elements from the stack. If you are doing the push operation, this means you are adding the 2 elements on the stack. So the next table is adding the table for push and pop. So this is the table for a ready. So P1 and P1, P2, P1. Okay, P1 P1 is P1 and P2, P1 plus P2, P1 plus P1. Okay, P1 by plus P2, P2 plus P1, P1 plus P1, P2 plus P1. So expressions, okay, additional in the question for the expression. That is the okay, dear guys. So this is the way you are solving the push and pull operations. Okay. So it is not there in the presentation, okay, in the document. So it is the clear information which you will get in the test book. Okay. So this is the way you are solving the push and pull. This is for return get and return operation. Same thing with what you have done in the push and pull. This is also similar. So in this way you are solving these expressions. Yeah. So this is the way how you are getting the table. So in that lecture note directly we have given table. Okay, this is the procedure for that table. Okay. So guys, for better understanding for these things, you can go with your textbook, guys. Okay, in this and anyone definitely they will ask from these applications. Okay, so here we have finished. Okay, got the third unit, and guys give me that units. Sixteen series. 16 series, 17 series.